A few years ago, I was at a New Year's Day party when one of my friends was telling me about how occasionally eating something unhealthy is not the end of the world, and I looked at him, and the results on him didn't didn't really justify what he was saying. He was overweight and he had a few chronic health problems. He was only in his 20s. And the other thing I noticed is that, well, we looked at each other on Facebook, and I realized that his unhealthy habits weren't an occasional event. And it really showed me that if something works in theory and you're not practicing it, it might as well not work, right? It's kind of like how a lot of people were making fun of me that I'm recording this during the quarantine. I have a dating profile in another city, in a different part of the world, for two reasons. One, I do find girls from other parts of the world more attractive, and two, I'm a little bit worried about, at the end of this, that we're going to be forced to get a vaccine, and I want to marry a girl from another part of the world and inherit her citizenship and check out of the U.S. for good before I get required to take this vaccine. I've been also researching what I can do to negate the effects of the vaccine before I have to take it. Again, this is very theoretical, right? The odds of me finally moving to another country are relatively small, right, compared to other things that I want to do in my life, right? But it's a very harmless thing to join a dating website from another part of the world, right? There's a lot to be desired about people in the United States anyhow, right? It just goes to show that if something is only working in theory, right, just like my classmate, he only wanted to drink an occasional soda in theory, right? His practice was a completely different story, and he seemed to have a hard time seeing that, right? I've never seen anybody consume any junk food in moderation, right? I've never seen it practiced before, right? It's all very good in theory until somebody's very overweight, right? Which is more than 50% of Americans, right? I'm very excited though because when I was a kid, we were supposed to have a 100% obesity rate by today, 2020, but apparently part of the reason we don't is because in 2008, a lot of people couldn't afford to binge eat their junk food anymore, right? So apparently it wasn't the end of the world that we had a recession. So hopefully this one will turn out like that again. Thanks for watching.